because we utilize INCRadio as an effective platform
to change lives through God's Word.
Mom? What's wrong na? Sorry po. Hindi po kasi ako with highest honors eh.
Oh, pero with honors ka naman Don't be too hard to yourself. Enjoy. Continue doing your best. Congratulations, Nak. Mommy is always proud of you, anak. I know you can achieve your goals as long as you put your heart into it. And always seek guidance from God.
Tungkulin ng isang magulang na gabayan ang kanyang anak na maging mabuti, matatag, at higit sa lahat, mananampalataya na lubos na nagtitiwala sa magagawa ng ating Panginoong Diyos. A friendly reminder from INCRadio DZM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan.
This is INCRadio DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
And good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to those who are tuning into INCRadio Micronesia. I am your host, Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam, and tonight's broadcast is all about to say something that's in the air. Of course, this is also in line for our lovely members who are married here inside the Church of Christ. And what topic is it? Because I too am a married person here in the Church of Christ. So we belong to the Booklet organization. So what more to have another special person in me. Also, that is also with our Starlight Studio. Want to go ahead and have her introduce herself? Marisol.
Happy day, everyone. I'm Sister Marisol Soria from the local congregation of Afro Heights here in the island of Guam, and I am honored to be able to be here for today's topic in commemoration of the anniversary of the Booklet organization. I, for one, am still a baby booklet. I've only been married for a little bit over a year, approaching a year and a half now, but I'm really excited for today's topic. We're in for a really good show.
Absolutely. And just let everyone know, our topic this evening is about keeping the love alive. Maybe we could tell everybody it's like the wife edition, right?
Yeah, wife edition.
Wife edition this evening's topic. And of course, those who are tuning to our broadcast, if you are in the Booklet organization or you're a married couple, drop us a comment on the YouTube chat and we'll go ahead and shout out your name towards the end of our discussion. But let's go ahead and dive into Marisol, because what more to talk about? Our lovely spouse, right?
Yes.
Our spouses. So our other halves. Agree, yes, our other half. So keeping the love alive, it's definitely important. And yes, you mentioned that you're just about a year into the marriage, right? But I wanted to ask you, how long have you been together with Brother Neil, right? Brother Neil.
Yes. So my husband's name is Neil. For any of our listeners that may not know, prior to getting married, we were dating for about 4 years. We're actually a COVID couple. We met right before lockdown hit the East Coast of England. And he pa'alam, like, in lockdown.
Wow,
yeah,
that's
he drove
crazy.
to my parents' house.
Were you even allowed to? You guys were in what, Florida?
Yeah, we were living in Florida at the time. My parents lived in South Carolina.
Also, you had to go on a different state.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite a drive, right?
So fast forward from that 4 years and about a month, and we were getting
Wow, so planning like away from each other through maybe internet.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I never have thought about that really. I mean, I guess in reality, it really came for real in your time, right?
Mhm.
In my time, when I was married with Brother Randy, when I got him, my husband, we've been married already like 5 years, going on 6, but we dated for quite a long time. Should I tell you the numbers of the marriage? And everyone, touch me. Uh, I know it's quite, so it's a double digits. So we dated for quite a long time, and I can understand like how the long distance relationship, because for a good chunk of our dating life, we had a long distance relationship. So yeah.
Yes, our long distance was only across states, but from what I know about you and Kuya Randy, you guys were like across the world.
I was in the state side, he was here in Guam, but we did make it work, and it was quite a journey, and I think I really felt that I knew that he was going to be who could also stand stand me, right? Understand all my quirks and all of the other stuff about me, but yeah, he loves me. And how about you, Samantha? For you, how do you show, or how do you show your loving to your brother Neil?
Okay, so I think because we were long distance, we never experienced living together in the same or
Okay.
I mean, my understanding is like you and Kuya Randy also had some time like here in home.
Yeah.
Knew each other in like what daily life was like.
Yeah.
For us, because we were long distance, we only got to see each other like on vacation or like when we were visiting family together.
Agree. Yeah. Same
So
thing with Brother Randy and I.
yeah, and you know both sides,
Yeah.
right? So like I think when we finally got to live together, it wasn't just like being in the same city, it was being in the same house. And
yeah.
so it went from like 0 to 10 really quick when we got married. And like, get this, we also moved to Guam 3 weeks after getting married. So it was a lot of change. Just hit us like a match.
That's right. And you came in on the year, what's that, Maywar?
No, it was the year
After Maywar. Okay. I remember that, and I think the island was still trying to.
And I think in the beginning of our marriage, because of our unique circumstance, having moved across the world right after getting married, the way that we showed support for each other was in that time, because it was such a big time of transition for us, not just in marriage, but also just entire living situation.
Right.
And granted, Brother Neil, this is his home turf.
Oh yeah, he's from the district of Micronesia. Yeah.
So it was like coming home for him, but for me, I mean, I'm happy to say I think I fit in well.
Oh yes,
like it's very homey to me now, but at the time, like getting used to the culture and the different pace of life, it was a lot for me to get adjusted to, and like not to mention also military life as well, right?
Right.
So having a really supportive husband was really useful for that, and then for me, I had to figure out ways. I really embraced my domestic side.
I think you do.
Yeah.
You do, definitely, because we are in your lovely house.
Thank you. I made sure, because I'm just a full-time student right now in our chapter. I make sure that I take care of everything that I can, and I go out of my way to make things special for when he is home. For those who may want to know, there's not a lot of times that we're here at home together. Once we got it settled here in Guam due to the military circumstances, he's away for deployment a lot. And so there's unique ways that we show how we care about each other, whether it's sending care packages to
because you recently just sent him one.
Yeah.
Like he should be home soon.
Yeah, thankfully he's coming home soon. So when he is home, we love to do everything in the house together. And like doing it together is a really big way.
Yes, really having that supportive time with each other, because it's so far. You know what? It reminds me of how I was dating with Randy. Like when we never had a time for me, like coming home here to Guam, right? Or him visiting me the stateside. It's just it was nice to always have enough time for each other.
Yes, and you need to advice for any of the people listening out there: marry somebody who makes you enjoy the mundane chores of adulting.
Oh yeah.
Like you need to be with somebody who makes it fun to go grocery shopping, or makes it fun to clean the house, or make someone that you would enjoy doing those things with, because
Right.
you're really going to be together for the rest of your life. You're going to talk to each other for the rest of your life. That person
Right.
is somebody that you should talk to every day.
Right. And you mentioned this when you were telling me a little bit of a backstory that you need to ask yourself if this is the person,
Before
right?
you say yes to the ring, you need to ask yourself, is this somebody I would be okay talking to every day for the rest of my life? If the answer is yes, then you can proceed to
Yes.
consideration.
Agreed.
Yeah,
And I would say, yeah, it really does matter.
it does.
Yeah.
Because communication is so key. And that the I feel cared for, and I know Neil has also said that he feels cared for in the way that we communicate.
Yes.
The way that we go out of each other's way, out of our way to let each other know things, and the way that we pay attention to each other.
Oh, that's so good.
It seems like small things, right? Like, for example, like sometimes we think ahead for each other, so we'll prepare. Like, hey, I know you mentioned that this is happening, so I made this tea for you today.
Oh,
you-
that's so nice.
yeah,
So really, active listening, right?
Yes.
With whatever that you need. I agree because
You don't have to wait to be asked.
exactly right. And I, the way I support Queen Rennie is that he's a photographer too. That's just also his sideline business here in Guam, right? So when he tells me he always gives me hints. I'm like, babe, I have this one that's gonna be happening this week or this month. Please, and if it's possible, help me with this. And that's how I show my support. Help him in those little things. If I'm not busy or not, I don't have anything going on that day. That's how I truly support him. And of course, the other stuff, all the other little things from housework to like paying bills to like doing all that stuff. That's how we really support each other.
And I think too, even though we live together now, we still love surprises. Neil has a really hard time. He likes to joke around that ever since proposing to me, he will never like keep another secret from me again, because that was so stressful for him.
Oh,
I tend to get clues, and I end up spoiling the surprises that he plans for me. The proposal was one of the few that I didn't figure out ahead of time.
yeah.
But I still enjoy surprises, and I love planning surprises for him. So that's one thing that I try to do to help show that I care. Not just the routine support, but the things that prevent things from becoming boring. I love planning surprises for him.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. Like Brother Neil reminds me also of Brother Randy.
Mhm.
He's
Because
an
island boys.
I know, right? He's island boys. And it almost sounds like both of them are also stress free. I mean, carefree, stress free. I don't know.
They're very silly.
They're
have like a
silly.
very silly energy that complements our serious energy.
Right. I can honestly say I'm more serious than you're right.
Yeah, I think we flip flop sometimes too.
You do?
But at least for me and Neil. Like you've seen him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
There's times where he's the more serious one, but most of the time, it's me.
That is right. That is right. Okay. All right. So we want to go ahead and like talk about a little bit of more obligations, right?
Yeah.
Like, our conversations here in INC Radio Micronesia. If you're still tuning in with us, we are talking about how to keep the love alive. Of course, the wife edition this evening.
Yes.
So, definitely want to ask, yes, how do we juggle the different obligations? We talked a little bit, but how about to extended family? I know you're away from your family a lot, and they're stateside, but I know there's ways where we can still support each other.
Definitely.
Like for me, I have both my parents still here in Guam. Actually, I'm the only sibling here on Guam that really has to look out for my parents, and I love them so much. So that is our family obligation, because we don't have children of our own yet. So that's my children. Taking care of them, and also if anything, my nieces, my nephew that are away from Guam, to anything to help to support them, right? But of course, having to balance that, having to communicate, oh, so and so's birthday is coming up, or Yeah, like my dad just recently turned 80, so I haven't been able to birthday dad. I know
Happy birthday to you.
he had a really surprise birthday for those who were there. Thank you so much. I'm gonna just shout them out, right? But yeah, so things like that, we would want to support special things for them, our extended family, our mom and dad, anyone that is pretty much close to home here as much as possible. How for you?
Our situation has been very unique in that we've spent a lot of our first year of marriage long distance as well. And ironically, we're closer to each other's side of the family. So while he's been away from Guam, I've been closer to his side of the family, and then he's been closer to my side of the family because he's closer to the East Coast,
Right.
with what work's been taking him to. And so it's really extended our relationships with our in-laws, right?
Wow.
So I've gotten to get to know his family a lot more, and then he's gotten to know my family a lot more. Like actually, in the past year since getting married, I think Brother Neil has seen my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, and my parents more than I have.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just because of the nature of his work.
Right.
And so we make sure that while the other is absent, not only do we like keep the dates in mind for each other and then give the updates to each other about like, hey, your mom mentioned this, your dad mentioned this is what's going on.
Okay.
But also like trying to help bridge that gap of the distance.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah.
And if anything, if Neil can always help him out,
Exactly.
or he's actually there.
Yes.
Right? Oh, that's so good. Yeah, because I know Brother Tristan's there, right?
Shout out
Brother
Tristan.
is there, but when it comes to Neil, yes, he's very tall too.
Yeah.
He's very tall.
And it's cool too because I think familial obligation.
Right.
Neil has really. This is one thing that maybe him and Tristan might bug me about later for mentioning, but I do want to share that I am so grateful to see how their relationship has weathered. And when we first started dating, they've come a really long way, and I've seen like Neil and Tristan. There's times where we hop on our group calls and it's literally just them talking. I could just space out and they'd be just fine. It was not always like that, and I think like Neil really embraced because Neil is the one, so he's the younger sibling.
Oh yeah.
And so he never had a younger sibling. And now he does. He has my little brother, right? He has his own little brother now, and he's really embraced that.
That's
And I see it in like the way that Neil advises his married younger brother, and I can see that Neil gives him advice that I can't as a sister.
Right.
And that's one of those obligations that I'm really.
Wow, that's so good. That's so good. I love that combination of like siblings and in-laws, like just having such a good time together. Without you being present.
Yeah, I don't need to like mediate or anything. Like they're good on their own.
Yeah, that's truly such a blessing. When you don't have a spouse with you to be brave enough to like go through all of that, and that's such a good blessing to have going forward in life. So yeah, more love, more happiness, more laughter to your marriage. I know you're such a baby book Lloyd.
Lots to learn.
Yeah, so much to learn. And trust me, I think I'm still there. I'm like only been 5 years since we're married. So but we're gonna have some fun, right? Let's talk about. So can you let us know what time is it for? I think, Sister Mary, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn away from each other, right?
Okay.
And then we'll tell each other what our choice was. Okay.
Okay.
So it will be heart if it's the husband, right?
Okay.
And thumbs up if it's the wife.
Maybe I'll use the hand with the wife.
Yeah.
So husband,
wife. And I'll play with you too. And then you can always ask me like why too.
Okay.
Well. Okay, so we're gonna talk about how to keep the love alive, but guessing who is who in the relationship, right?
Okay.
And their characteristics and all that stuff.
And we'll count to 3 to turn around to answer? Okay.
Yes, okay. So walking the dog. So we're gonna turn away.
Okay.
And who is most likely to be walking the dog? 1, 2, 3. I did have a dog growing up.
Me too.
And my dog's name was Yoshi.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's so pretty.
So we had her for a very, very long time. So yeah, it would be me. And plus my sister-in-law has a Akita, American Akita. So yeah, I would walk that big giant.
I just, yeah, so it sounds like we're in the same boat. It's just where as wives, we have more experience with dogs, and therefore we're the one that would most likely want the dog.
I agree.
When we first started dating, Neil was not used to being around.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but he thankfully with more exposure between like our family friends' dogs and then our family's dog, he's gotten a lot more comfortable.
Interesting.
The dog will fall asleep with him when we
And
visit
learn
home
something
now.
about you. That is okay. Now the next one is give advice to a sibling. Oh, that's kind of obvious.
I think we talked about this one.
Yes, we did. I would say it would be me.
I think it would be Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am. So his siblings are both older than me.
Right.
So they're the ones giving advice to me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's true. They are older than me.
Yeah.
Right. They're like really the younger version.
That's
of their
really interesting. We gave each other what we didn't have, right? So
Uh-huh.
like I gained older siblings because I'm the oldest where I grew up in my
Yeah,
family. So I gained older siblings and he gained a younger sibling, which he never had.
Wow.
So God is good.
That is good. To give you an almost complete
Yes.
family there. And okay, so next one is pay attention to detail. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Can I do both?
Oh, do both.
Yeah, because I think Neil always says that I'm book smarter, but my situational awareness is horrible, and that's where he comes in. Yeah, he's really good at seeing the details of what surrounds him, but when it comes to book smarts, it's me. Like those book smart details are like planning and things like that.
You just reminded me when you said book smart. I looked at Kieran because he told me that one time. He told me I was a bookworm. I'm like, but when it comes to streetwise, you're.
Yeah.
So don't worry, I'm with you.
We're the same.
Okay, I think we're running almost out of time, but we want to do just 2 more. Okay, I'm gonna pick one out of here. Number 8, right? Okay. Takes long to do something. Oh, this is gonna be hard. 3, 2, 1.
It's me. It's definitely me.
Oh, I think it's both of us. We are so bad. Like we ran and I would be so bad. But I would just honestly say that sometimes I could be the one taking long when it comes to getting ready. But he can take long because he wants to finish something, and I'm like, we have to go.
Oh, I see. He's like in the zone.
Yeah, he's really in the zone. And so, no, I really need to finish. I'm like, okay, so I have to complain, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's his perfectionist side of him, and I totally understand it. I'm perfectionist in my type of way.
I see. Brother Neil is a really big minimalist. And I think the nature of his job always has him ready to go. So he's like really quick to get ready, and he's really adaptable to a lot of different situations. So he learns things quickly too.
Wow.
I think the only context where I might be faster than him is like recalling music lyrics. Probably your like random mental math.
Right.
Like, I love to calculate tips in my life. So that's like the only thing that maybe I'm faster at. But in every other context, he's faster.
Oh, wow. See, you guys do balance each other. Okay, one more. Who is more sweet and very loving? Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's Brother Randy.
Yes.
So Brother Diaz, Brother Randy.
He
He definitely can say that. So shout out to Brother Neil, Brother Randy.
Maybe we're biased because we just receive it all the time.
I think
feel
we
like
do.
if Neil was here, he would sing. He would sing maybe.
And we need to get a husband edition
Yes.
broadcast. But yeah, that is our game. Thank you so much, Sister Marisol, for doing that.
This is
We
a fun
are going to
game.
quickly go through her comments, so if you can help me out on that one. We want to go say hi to everybody there in the YouTube chat. So take it away.
Yes. Okay. So thank you. As always, thank you to everybody who joins us in the chat. We're so happy when we get to hear from our listeners in the group chat. We first have Sister Jade Pasha. She says, "Good evening, Paul Micronesia. I'm so excited for our broadcast. Hashtag Saipan. Hashtag Binhi. Hashtag CBUS." She also greets, "Good evening, Paul, to our district minister, Kajogan Superior Jr. and family, and to our assistant district minister, Julius Malabanan." We have Mario Oka from Caloocan North. He says, "Evening here in the Philippines and enjoy watching INCRadio Micronesia Satellite Studio." We have Janel Ponciano, who says, "Greetings from the locale of Coblerville." We also have, let's see, Jerry Barita, who says, "Good evening from Coblerville" as well. We have Brother Everett Dela Cruz. He's one of our workers here in our district. He's greeting us both from the locales of Chigo and Corocolao. We also have user Marjolyn Martin, and she is joining from Corocolao. So thank you so much to everyone who's getting to log in. We love hearing from all of our listeners.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much again. We do also want to mention what will be happening or what's been happening here in the District of Micronesia. So, Peter.
CFO in action.
All right, so last weekend, we want to mention to the local congregation of Guam, we did have a family walk and run activity that happened last Saturday. That was November 29th. That was at the Digital Sports Complex. Of course, this is the time where we can actually spend time with our family, but also have our exercise time. So that was a successful activity. We also had the choir and booklet special gathering on the next day, which is the 30th, and definitely was a really great memorable time with everyone else because it was also an oath taking. So congratulations to those who have really taken oaths of officers here in the District of Micronesia. And of course, again, happy anniversary to all the booklet or married members of the Church of Christ. So thank you so much. And we want to go ahead and mention there is other activities that are happening around the district, but do listen and tune into your local announcements at the end of the worship services. We don't have a complete lineup, but Sister Mara said, is there something that's going on tomorrow for your local congregation?
Yes, so Upper Heights has one of our family picnics, so we're really excited. We're going to be hanging out at the south side of the island in Orahan, so we're really excited about that.
Got to get some sun, but also some beach time as well, so that's great. So want to talk about our next week's broadcast. It's going to be the same time, 9:30 p.m. on a Friday. So definitely want to hear from you next week because we are going to be pretty much closing off the year. And it's only going to be 3 more weeks until the year ends. And we want to give so much for the last 3 broadcasts of the year. So we want to see you again here on INCRadio Micronesia at 9:30 on Fridays next week. We want to mention also our special thank yous to those who have always been here and supported us. And want to thank our executive minister, Brother Eduardo Di Manalo, and also to our deputy executive minister, Brother Angelo Aranyo Manalo. Thank you, Paul. We love you so much. We hope that you are safe and healthy and everything is going well with you.
We also want to thank everyone who helps us here at the home front in our District of Micronesia. First and foremost, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Jonathan Scalio Jr., as well as our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan. We also want to thank our CFO Overseer, Brother Roger Manzanillo Jr., as well as our DMM Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr. And we can't forget to thank all of our lovely crew members who help both here on the island of Saipan and there on the island of Guam. And we want to thank our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Madayo. So with that, that brings us already to the end of our show. I can't believe it.
That is correct. And we want to go ahead and say goodbyes now. So we want to say good night, Micronesia. Thank you so much for your love and support. And to those who are out and about here, we want to say have a nice day, and we hope your day will be pleasant this coming hours. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.